Hello, friends. Let me tell you something. You may think you've won. You might be sitting up there, high and mighty, thinking you've got everything figured out. You've buried me beneath your lies, your twisted victories, your cheap little wins. But here's the truth. They haven't buried me. Oh no. They think I'm finished. They think I'm out of the game. They believe they've knocked me down for good, that they've put an end to the fight. But what they don't know is this. The fight has only just begun. They think they've won because they sit on their thrones, surrounded by their fake little world. But they couldn't be more wrong. The real game has yet to be played. Let them sit there in their comfort, thinking they're safe. Let them laugh. Let them enjoy these moments of false security. Because the truth is, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here, in the shadows, watching, and I'm coming back, not to play by their rules, but to tear apart everything they've built for themselves. I'm not just coming back to fight. I'm coming back to destroy. You see, power isn't something you get. It's not something you can just hold in your hands and control. Power isn't something they've earned. It's something I've always had. And now, it's time to take it back. They think they're safe in their little castles of sand, looking down on the world from their imaginary thrones. They believe they've reached the top, that they've made it. But here's the thing. They don't know what it's like to truly rise. They don't know what it takes to fight for what's yours. I don't just fight for survival. I fight to take everything. Every inch, every breath they think belongs to them. It's already mine. They just don't know it yet. They think they know me. They think they understand the limits of my power. But they've underestimated me. And that's going to cost them. You don't get to push someone like me to the edge and expect them to stay there. I rise. I strike back harder than before. Every single moment they've spent laughing at me, thinking they've crushed me, thinking they've won, it's all about to come crashing down. They think they've defeated me, but that's just wishful thinking. The truth? They've only awakened something darker, something more dangerous than they ever could have imagined. Let them have their pride. Let them sit there, all smug and self-satisfied. But it's all a mask. The truth is, they're living on borrowed time. They think they're untouchable, that their power is unbreakable. They think they've crushed every ounce of resistance, that they've silenced anyone who dares challenge them. But what they don't understand is, I'm not like the rest. I'm not just another opponent. I'm not some force they can defeat with lies and manipulation. I'm the storm they've been trying to avoid. The shadow they thought they could outrun. But it's too late. The reckoning is coming. And when it hits, it won't stop until everything they've built is destroyed. They thought I was weak, that I was done. But I've been waiting, biding my time. They won't even see it coming. They don't understand the power that's about to crash down on them. When I take back what's mine, they'll realize they were never in control. They'll realize they never had the power they thought they did. And by the time they realize it, it will be too late to do anything about it. So friends, don't let them fool you. Don't let them think they've won. Because what's coming next will shake them to their core. They might be sitting high up on their thrones now, but the fall is coming. And when it happens, they won't have anywhere to run. They'll be left with nothing but the consequences of their actions. And that's when I'll finally take what's mine. Everything they thought they'd taken from me. Every victory they thought they'd claimed. Soon, it will all belong to me. So, Let them laugh now. Let them think they're safe. The storm is just beginning, and I'm the one who's going to make sure it brings everything crashing down. They think they have it all, sitting up there on their high thrones, basking in the illusion of power, feeling untouchable. They believe they've won, that they've buried me beneath their lies and their so-called victories. But here's the truth. They haven't buried me. I'm not the kind who stays down. And no matter how hard they try, they won't rid themselves of me. It doesn't matter how many lies they tell or how high they climb. They can't escape what's coming for them. You can't destroy what lives in the shadows, and you sure as hell can't stop what's already in motion. Let them laugh. Let them think they're safe. They don't understand the storm that's heading their way. The storm that's me. It's funny to watch them. They believe power is something you can hold in your hands. They think it's something you can control, something you get. But they've got it all wrong. Power isn't something you get. It's something you take. And when I take it, when I snatch it from their hands, there won't be a damn thing left for them to hold on to. Their castles of sand will crumble. Their false sense of security will shatter like glass. They think they've reached the top, that they've already won the game, but they're mistaken. I make the rules. I always have, and they just forgot. They've been playing by my rules all along, and now it's time for them to pay for every time they tried to stand in my way. They thought they'd seen the worst of me. They thought they had pushed me to my limit, that they had broken me. But they couldn't be more wrong. That was just the warm-up, just the beginning of their nightmare. Let them sit in their little thrones. Let them smile their smug smiles. Let them feel safe in their false pride. Let them believe they've won, because it's all about to come crashing down. I'm not just coming back. Number, I'm coming back to destroy every piece of comfort they've built for themselves. Every moment they think they're free, every breath they take, it all belongs to me now. They just don't realize it yet. I want them to think they're safe. Let them savor these final moments of delusion. They think they know pain. They think they've suffered, but they haven't even scratched the surface of what I'm about to unleash on them. I want them to know this, loud and clear. I'm not just taking back what's mine. Number, I'm going to rip it out of their cold, dead hands. Everything they thought belonged to them, it's already mine. The land they stand on, mine. The air they breathe, mine. The power they hold so tightly, like it's theirs to keep, that was mine the second they laid eyes on me. They can hold on to it for a little while longer, sure. Let them enjoy the fleeting feeling of victory. Let them think they've got something special. But it's only a matter of time before I come knocking. And when I do, they won't have time to scream. Their little world, the one they think they've built and protected, will come crumbling down. I'll tear apart everything they've taken for granted. Their hopes, their dreams, their sense of security, it will all burn to the ground. Every breath they take will remind them of me. Every shadow they pass will whisper my name. Every time they close their eyes, I'll be there, lurking in the dark, waiting. They think they're in control. They think they're the ones in charge. But that's the illusion, the lie they've lived. They sit in their palaces, surrounded by yes men, people who tell them what they want to hear. But all of it, it's just a distraction, a mirage. None of it is real. It's all an illusion. And soon they'll feel the weight of true power when it crushes them under its force. Let them squirm. Let them beg. I want them to. I want them to feel the cold, suffocating grip of fear wrap around their throats. Because when that fear takes hold, they'll know exactly what's coming. They'll know, without a doubt, that they can't stop me. Once I take back what's mine, they'll see the truth. They were never meant to stand at the top. That summit, the one they think they've reached, the one they think they've conquered, that summit belongs to me. I've bled for it. I've fought for it. I've killed for it. And I'll drag them, kicking and screaming, down to the abyss before I let them keep it. So let them pray. Let them beg for mercy. Let them try to find some God to save them. But even if they do, it won't matter. Mercy is not something I believe in. Not for them. Not for anyone who dares stand in my way. There's only one path forward now, and it's soaked in blood. They think they've beaten me. They think they've crushed me, but they have no idea who they're dealing with. I've been broken before. I've crawled through the dirt, tasted the filth of defeat. But that's the thing. They don't get it. When you break someone like me, I don't stay shattered. I come back sharper, stronger, darker. I was made for this chaos, this bloodshed, this fight. It's where I thrive, and it's where they fall. Every time they knocked me down, every time they thought I was finished, I was just waiting, biding my time, sharpening my blades, feeding the fire that burns inside me. And now, that fire is about to burn them alive. There's no running from it, no hiding. Every time they close their eyes, they'll see me. Every time they think they're safe, they'll be reminded that I'm coming, and I'm not stopping until I've taken everything they thought was theirs. They can't keep pretending they're strong, that they're invincible. They can sit in their palaces, surrounded by cowardly sycophants, but it won't matter. It's all going to come crashing down. They've been living on borrowed time, and they just haven't realized it yet. Soon, they'll feel the weight of true power, the kind they can't control, the kind they can't stop. Let them squirm, let them scream, let them beg for mercy. It won't do them any good, because once I take what's mine, once I rip it all from their grasp, they'll know the truth. They were never meant to be at the top. That summit, it was always mine. I've earned it. I've paid the price for it. And now, I'll take it, no matter the cost. Let them think they've beaten me. Let them believe they've won. It won't change a damn thing in the end. In the end, they all fall. And I'll be standing there, looking down at the wreckage of their world, knowing that I've taken everything. And when I take it, when I tear it all away, I won't be quiet about it. I want them to feel every moment, every crack in their bones, every scream that gets caught in their throats. Because when I come for them, I won't stop, not until they've lost everything, every single thing. They can squirm, they can beg, but it won't matter. I want them to feel the cold grip of fear tighten around their throats. They'll know, without a doubt, that they can't stop me. Once I take back what's mine, they'll see they were never meant to stand at the top. That summit, it belongs to me. I've bled for it. I've fought for it. And I'll drag them, kicking and screaming, down to the abyss before I let them keep it. So they better pray. Find whatever God they believe in and pray that I show mercy. But even if they do, it won't matter. I don't believe in mercy. Not for them. Not for anyone who stands in my way. There's only one path forward, and it's soaked in blood. They think they've beaten me, but they don't know me yet. I'll come for them in the dead of night, rip apart their illusions, tear down their walls, burn their hopes to ashes. When the dust settles, when the blood dries, they'll see it clear as day. I was always going to win. I was always going to take what's mine. Let them think they've got time. Let them think they're safe. It won't change a damn thing. In the end, they all fall, and I'll be standing there, looking down at the wreckage of their world, knowing I took everything. And when I take it, I won't be quiet about it. I want them to feel every bit of it. The cracks in their bones, the screams caught in their throats. I want to watch as their arrogance fades into terror, as they realize they've been living on borrowed time. They think I'm just another enemy, another threat that'll fade into memory. But they have no idea what's coming. I'm not just their nightmare. I'm their end.